In the forgotten village of Ravenscroft, a pall of dread pervaded the air, thick as the mist that rolled down from the cursed Blackwood Forest. Long had the villagers whispered tales of creatures that roamed the night, of eyes that gleamed red in the darkness, and of a sinister force that lay claim to the souls of the unwary. At the heart of this dread lay Varik, a once noble lord, now a creature of the night, an ancient vampire bound to this realm by a pact etched in blood and sorrow. Varik was a figure of regal terror, his alabaster skin contrasting with eyes that glowed like embers. As the village slumbered beneath the watchful eye of a waning moon, a young woman named Althea stirred in her sleep, her dreams plagued by visions of a bygone time when the veil between the living and the dead was first torn asunder. Althea was not like the other villagers. She possessed an ancient lineage, her blood mingled with that of witches who once wielded formidable spells of protection and banishment. Yet, she was unaware of the power that lay dormant within her, glossed over by the veil of time and obscured by the mundane life she led. The village elder, a wizened man named Elias, recognized the mark of destiny upon her. Elias spoke of a prophecy, a chosen one who would wield the power of light against the encroaching darkness. He urged Althea to seek out her heritage within the dark hollows of Blackwood, to embrace the magic buried within her veins. Althea, driven by desperation to end the nightmares, ventured into the forest where shadows seemed to have a life of their own. Guided by an ancient grimoire given to her by Elias, she discovered the sacred glade where the final battle of witches and dark entities took place. There, she encountered Varik, waiting in the ethereal glow of the glade, a ghostly figure emanating an aura of old-world nobility and unquenchable hunger. "Your blood calls to me," he intoned, voice like velvet and venom. "But it is not yet time for you to fall." The words were an enigma, a sinister puzzle that dipped into the wellspring of her fear and curiosity. With trembling hands, Althea opened the grimoire, chanting incantations long forgotten by all but the oldest of souls. The air crackled with energy, the forest itself reacting to the summoned power. Shadows writhed and twisted, contorting into monstrous forms that lunged at her, only to be rebuffed by glowing orbs of light emanating from her very being. Varik watched with an inscrutable gaze, recognizing in Althea a potential far beyond mere sustenance. As the grimoire's spells reached a crescendo, the ground trembled and a rift opened, swallowing the shadows but leaving Varik unscathed. Freed from the dark influence, Althea stood transformed, her eyes reflecting the ancient magic now coursing through her veins. She turned to face Varik, no longer with the timidity of a villager, but with the fierce determination of a witch reborn. Varik, sensing the shift in her aura, bowed ever so slightly, a gesture of respect rare among creatures like him. "The night is long and our paths are entwined," he whispered, fading into the darkness. "But remember, light does not banish shadows, it shapes them."